In his wildest dreams, could Rabbi Meir Shapiro, almost 100 years ago in Lublin, who publicized the Daf Yomi, everybody being on the same page, studying a page of Gemara all over the world, could he ever have imagined how many tens of thousands learning and hundreds of thousands celebrating what would have been 100 years later? Of course, the proliferation of translations and explanations has helped, but could he ever have imagined? And ultimately, what the Daf Yomi is about is the celebration of the centrality of Torah in our life. That however busy we are with all the super urgent things that we need to do, permanent daily Torah learning as the spiritual core of our lives is absolutely critical to our growth as individuals and our thriving as Jews. That is exactly what we see in this week's Parasha, Parashat Vayigash. Because ultimately, when it comes now that Yaakov understands that him and his children are going down to Egypt to be with Joseph and to be reunited, he is very fearful. He's now going to Galut as a people. And God says it's going to be okay. But what does Yaakov do to ensure that it's going to be okay? The Pasuk says explicitly, Ve'et Yehuda shalach lehorot lefanav. He sent Yehuda lehorot. It's a strange word. The pshat seems to be, says Rashi, to organize the resettling in Goshen. But lehorot comes from the word hora'at, Torah. He sent him to ensure that the Torah growth as a spiritual community would survive, to set up Batei Knesset, Batei Midrash, that there should be Torah at the focal point, because yes, even if they physically survive in Goshen, they may not spiritually if there isn't the Torah. It is that will connect them to Hashem, to our core as a people, and bring them back to the land. And may we all, Bezrat Hashem, just as then Yaakov and Yehuda understood that the Torah is central in our lives, and that is to be at the heart of the community for its surviving and thriving. As we're all celebrating, in fact, we have our Mizrahi Mifalot Daf Yomi celebration this week as well. Today's Thursday, it's this evening. Thousands of people from all across Israel and around the world celebrating the Siyum HaShas together. May we all continue to celebrate and inculcate the centrality of Torah every day in our personal and collective lives. Shabbat Shalom.